Trust me when I say this, I was there too. Like you, I too was confused where to begin. I want to get into makeup, but where to start? How to start? Where to begin from? So, if you are also in the middle of all these questions, then you can watch this video because I'm here to help you through this process and make you fall in love with makeup and yourself. My tip to you would be to always begin basic, always begin simple. You don't have to jump right into an 8-step makeup routine and go full glam. No, you need to start from the very scratch, from the bottom, and climb your way upwards. How you're going to do this, I'm going to explain in a few steps. So the first thing that you need to ask yourself is, who are you? What is your lifestyle like? What do you do on a daily basis? What does your everyday look like? So if I take my example, I am a 27-year-old who goes to work Monday to Friday, sometimes on a Saturday, and also goes to a lot of different events like going out with friends, on coffee dates, on brunch dates. Sometimes I do have simple occasions like birthday parties, and sometimes bigger occasions like weddings and festivals. So for someone like me, my makeup kit, my makeup is a variety of makeup that caters to all of these events. So you need to ask yourself, what does your lifestyle look like? Once you have that idea, you can narrow down to some basic products which are going to be your basic go-to products for all events. From those basic products, you can scale up for the bigger events, or you can scale down to keep it absolutely minimalistic. But you have to choose your holy grails that will always be there in all your events. So I'm going to show you one beginner makeup, that is this right here for me. That is like a skeleton base makeup for me. This I can do with my eyes closed. This I can make it more glam, or I can tone it down. This is my go-to everyday makeup, and I can tell you how you can achieve something similar to this. So now you have to understand that your everyday makeup can be anything. It can be simple, very simple, not too simple, but it cannot be too complicated. It is sort of like your safe space. I want you to treat makeup as a safe space. Imagine yourself in an environment where you are the most comfortable. You're safe, you're happy. Your makeup look, your everyday makeup look has to be that safe space. It should remind you of being at peace with yourself. So now you're like, Chandrika, I understand. Now what? Where to go from here? You've given a lot of lecture. Where to start? So to know where to start, you have to have a mirror. You have to go to the mirror right next to you, wherever it is. Go there and look at yourself. Assess yourself. Look at your face, because your face, you are going to answer where you can begin from, not me, you. So look at yourself and ask yourself, what is that one feature you like about yourself? What is that one feature you always get complimented on? What is that one feature you like? And it doesn't have to be something that everybody likes. It's just about your opinion or a perception that you think, if I highlight this feature, I will look good. So what is that feature? And sometimes it's hard to answer this question on your own. So for that reason, you can ask your closest confidant, please help me out. Let me know which is that one feature that actually stands out for me. In most cases, if you ask me, I would recommend start with your eyes, because they sort of communicate something. Even if you're not speaking, your eyes are always constantly communicating. So highlight that, because that will definitely draw attention. So how do you highlight that? What is the one thing that comes to your mind when everyone says, okay, put something on your eyes? What is the one thing? For me, it's a kajal. The easiest, the simplest, the most Indian way to highlight yourself is a kohl pencil or a kajal. So take that kajal and apply it on your waterline. Look at yourself again. Do you like how your eyes look? Does it instantly lift you up? Does it instantly change the whole glow, the vibe of your face? I know it does. It should. But there are a lot of other things that you can add. We will get to that. But before we continue, understand that looking at yourself and feeling good about yourself is not something bad. Like, it's not narcissistic. No. It's like a self-date. And assuring yourself through makeup is not wrong. You're not depending on it. Your life doesn't depend on it. You're just having fun and there's nothing wrong about it. So the next step, you used a kajal. Are you going to use anything else to sort of complete the eyes or not? If you don't want to, that's also alright. We are going to stick to the kajal and move on to highlighting something else. We are going to highlight something that will balance it out. Now, I believe in balance. You don't necessarily need to, but I feel this is a sort of requirement that will ultimately bind your whole look together. So, you did your eyes. Now what next? The easiest way to balance this out is use a lipstick. Easy. Most of you have lipsticks. I know that. Preferably, if you don't know what to use or you're going for a very, very everyday occasion, then I would suggest invest in a nude. A nude lip cannot go wrong. So now you have done the first two steps and you have done great for now. So moving on, what do we do next? I would suggest play around this area again. Like, it's that part that you highlighted first. Highlight it a bit more, okay? For example, if you ask me, I would go for an eyeliner first. So I'm not a big fan of mascara. I'm more of an eyeliner person. I can go without mascara. But these are the two options that I'm giving you. You can either go for any one or you can go for both, and it won't look too much. It will keep the focus to your eyes primarily. So eyeliner, mascara. Coming to the next step, we have done very well till now. So we have done our eyes, we have done our lips, our face looks really good. What do we do next? We address a concern area. So there are moments in life, as usual, there are moments where you feel low, and in your face there are some concerns that you probably don't want it there, like a pimple. But that's okay, you know, like if you don't want to hide it, that's completely okay. It's not like you're depending on makeup for that, but you are just making the entire look cohesive. And that's very important, to make the entire look cohesive. So address your concern area. Take a concealer, that's another thing. Concealer. Now, if you want to go for foundation, that's up to you. I have over the years realized I don't need a foundation, but that's for you to figure out. Do you need it? Do you want it? Is it good to have it in your vanity? Do you use it sometimes? If yes, then go ahead, have it. But out of the two, concealer and foundation, I would go for a concealer for an everyday look. Coming back, pick up your concealer, address your concern area. For me, it's under the eyes and a little bit around the nose area, and if I have any pimple. But again, I'm not going to say that you have to address this concern. So go ahead, blend it out, set it with a little bit of powder, and you are good to go. Till now, you look amazing. You can leave it here. You can leave your look here and you are going to kill it out there. But at the same time, if you want to add on a little bit more, I'm here for you. So coming to the next few steps, they are all optional. Up till here, this can be your everyday routine. So what have you done? Let's recap. What have you done till now? You have drawn people's attention. You have covered up a little bit of the concern that you had with your face. Now what are we going to do? We are going to show the world that there is more. Okay, so we're going to divide people's attention around our face. There's eyes, there's lips, but there's more to the face. So easiest way to just like frame your entire face and give it that crisp look is to do your eyebrows. So I use my basic mascara to do my eyebrows because I have thick eyebrows. I can just like, brush it out and I'm good to go. But if you want, you can invest in an eyebrow pencil and draw out your eyebrows. It will make a lot of difference, trust me. Okay, and later on, if you like how it makes your face look, you can add it to your everyday kit. Another very popular way to divide people's attention, give your features an extra edge and bring color to your face is a blush. I'm sure some of you are like, when are you going to talk about blush? Here I am talking about blush. I love blush. I think it gives such a beautiful glow to your face, especially cream blushes if you ask me. So I would suggest as a beginner, invest in a cream blush or say a tint. Tint is a good easy concept. You can go for that or you can go for a powder blush. Whichever you think is reasonable for you and you are going to use in your long term, go ahead, pick that up and apply it to your face. So take little in the beginning, take very little and build it up slowly and steadily. Don't be hasty about it. Slowly and steadily build it up, and then if it's too much, you can apply a little bit of the concealer. Take your concealer at the back of your hand, just take a little bit and apply it on your blush, and it will mute the color down. Otherwise, the best thing is to just start with less product and build your way through. So once you apply the blush, look at your face. It looks stunning. You've killed it till now. Okay, you've done a very good job. Now we move on. So we had our basics, we had our add-ons, and now we come to the extras. So the extras are extremely optional. You don't need it on an everyday basis, but it's your choice if you want to add it. Depends on the occasion. My number one extra would be an eyeshadow. Now you're like, how can eyeshadow be an extra? I think it's an extra for an everyday, but if you think it's an add-on, you can flip it back to the add-on. Okay, so for a beginner, an eyeshadow can be a challenging concept. I understand that, but for now, let me tell you, you just need one color, a brown color. That's it. For our Indian skin tone, brown is a very complementing color, very neutral color. So stick to the neutrals. Your brown eyeshadow is your best friend. So be it a bronzer, I'm going to use a bronzer here, be it a bronzer or a brown eyeshadow, invest in that. Invest in a brown eyeshadow, and if not, then something in the range of coral tones. These complement Indian skin tones very well. So pick your brown eyeshadow and apply it on your crease. Take your time, don't be too hasty. Take your time and blend it in the wind wipe motion. But you get my point. Apply it, take your time, blend it in. Blend it. Once you are satisfied, you can keep it till that. But I would say to make the eyes look complete and cohesive, take your powder. I don't know if you're ready for shimmer yet, and I don't think shimmer is a very everyday thing. So pick your powder, a compact powder. Okay, pick that on your finger or a flat top brush and just apply it on your eyelids. That's it. That is going to just complete your eye look. Your eye look is now complete. It is beginner friendly. It is comfortable on your eyes. It doesn't draw too much attention to your face, and it is cohesive with the rest of your face. And I think that's what you need as a beginner. I think if you do these steps, this is like your base to do anything else. If you do this well, if you can close your eyes and do these steps, then you are ready to go to the next step. So coming to the last extra, and that is a highlighter. Now this obviously depends on, again, your occasion and where you're going, and if you really want it, what's the weather like. Like if it's the typical Calcutta weather, highlighter is a natural. Like you don't need an extra highlighter, you get it, the sun gives you the highlighter. Okay, but If you want to put in highlighter, take it. Don't go too much over it. You don't want like to be all bling in the name of everyday makeup look. Like you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do an everyday makeup look, and oh, when I look at you, you're like bling. You're like out there. So it's very easy to like go overboard with highlighter because you're excited and you're like, oh my god, I love how this makes me feel. So start less and build it up. Just follow what I did here. And if it's a morning look, you wouldn't probably need it. But if it's an evening, you can use little and then build it up as and when you are comfortable. So I think we're done, you know. We're done with everything that I wanted to show you guys. And this is how the look has turned out. I love it. This is, as I said, this is my go-to. But you can achieve a go-to for yourself, which is on the similar lines to this. Now you know that my go-to look, the reasons behind why I do this look. Now understand, the moment you know how to build a routine for yourself, the moment you have started customizing a look for yourself, you're building a bond with yourself through makeup. You're building a connection, and that connection is beautiful, and that is your own personal connection, and no one can dictate that for you. No one can take that away from you. It's your own thing, and I really hope that I have helped you in some way through this video. If you have felt that way, if you think that this is the kind of tutorial you want, then let me know. I would love to build on this because, as I said, this look is a skeleton basic look. We have more to work on, so make sure you are tuned in for the next video. Bye.